Hey, fellow Restopians, welcome to Stay Cool, that is. Welcome to Restopia. I found out yesterday I was watching a Watching James video, and he was, I think he said that the Erebus Ascent was his pick for Watch of the Year 2024. Let's bung that on, give it a little wipe. And he mentioned during that video that Erebus have changed the way that they ship to the UK. So I had a look on, get this back up, had a look on the website, and it now says, let's get the glare off of that. It's quite sunny here today, so I don't need the light on. UK clients, VAT and fees included in your price, which is very interesting. I don't know too much about that. I'm imagining what that must mean is that when you buy an Erebus, I've got two, so they're Erebus, my Erebus here we go. I think these are the best two, by the way. Let's get that sun out of the way. Jodie won't like that bit in there. Let's get rid of that. Actually, no, I mean, I've got the, I went for the biggest San Martin, which only because it has a 21mm lug width, but the watch is 42mm. The watch is too big. So it's got a lovely lug width, but the watch is too big. So the 39 with a 20mm lug width will be great for most people. But I wasn't going to buy that because I don't buy 20mm lug width watches anymore. I've just had enough of them. It's just not for my 7.5-inch wrist. It just doesn't look right, and I'm just sick of the whole 20mm lug width micro brand esque sizing. But for a lot of people, that will be perfect. I'm not, for a lot of people, this is, I mean, the Ascent is a stunning watch. It really is, for the money. But so is the San Martin. Yeah, it's just not my sizing. It's not my sizing. I'm more a 21mm lug width guy. Let's get that out of the way. I'm trying not to bash them together. I've done that before. God. Oh, we got any glare there? But yeah. I wish this was a bit bigger, actually. It's meant to be 40mm, but it's actually 38.5. But it's on a 20mm lug width. And I just think that's a much better look. I think this looks anemic in comparison. Or not just this watch, but watches with a 20mm lug width, roughly about a 40mm case, just look a bit... They all have that certain look, which I think needs to change. Don't know if that's going to change anytime soon, but, well, in the micro brand world, obviously in the big boy world, Rolex do it, lots of brands, Longines, I mean, they don't get it quite right, but Longines do a 21mm lug width, Grand Seiko, a lot of brands, Tudor, started it with the Pelagos 39, everyone said the Pelagos 39 looks stunning, none of the reviewers mentioned, they didn't even know. None of the reviewers at the time mentioned it was a 21mm lug width. The first 21mm lug width that Tudor did in modern times. I don't know if they've ever done it historically, but yeah. Anyway, enough banging on about that. 21mm lug width is probably not going to be changed in the micro brand world anytime soon. But what has changed is that Erebus, apparently, as I say, I've just seen that on the website and what Watching James said. On his video, it now seems to be door to door. So you pay one price in the UK, you pay a price, and then I also noticed, I think it said you pay 50% up front and then 50% later on, which is a nice touch as well. But now you pay a price and then it's door to door, which it always kind of should have been. There always should have been that option. Yeah, so now it's done. I'm not sure, as I say, I'm not sure why that's come about. I'm guessing it's because I mean, I've whinged about the DHL delivery nonsense before, and the whole thing about, charging a fee to collect the duty. I don't mind paying the duty. There's nothing wrong, I accept. What have I got here? Got a Tudor. I've got a loop here. I've got I don't know, it was a freebie, Zin pen. I've got some rubbing alcohol. I've got a Bose CD player that I need to try and fix. I've got a whole load of stuff on this desk. Every single thing I pay duty on. So I've got no problem with paying duty. It's just the way it's been done with Erebus up until now, I have a big problem with. And I have an even bigger problem with DHL for, charging to collect the duty. All this needs to be taken care of. They're the delivery company. Whoever's delivering it should charge you at point of sale for delivery. They know what's going on. They know it's coming into the UK. I said ages ago, there had to be a better way of doing this for us in the UK. And it seems that, that is now has now happened. Why that didn't happen from day one, I don't know. I don't know if Jodie or Stevie. Stevie normally replies, I don't know why it didn't happen. Obviously, it's a new company, things, you find things out. I just always felt that Jodie being British, I just thought it was a real kick in the teeth to us in the UK for a British guy's company. And I know Steve, it's a partnership and, Stevie's not British, but I just always felt it was really, really not good form to the way that the watch was, it's not good enough saying, you might have to pay taxes. A lot of people didn't understand that they would be charged the tax, and they certainly didn't know that DHL were going to, whack a service charge on top of that. And it was like, it's you order your watch, you're excited about it coming, and then you get a text from DHL, well, we want £70 off you. And I know a lot of people were that was. The other thing with DHL, it wasn't it wasn't the right amount all the time. Some people were saying they were being asked for £140 for one watch. Some people were roughly 74, which I paid for. I was correctly charged for these two. But yeah, a lot of people weren't expecting that. So, it was not a nice experience. And people always talk about the experience when you buy a watch. Going into a Rolex AD. I've got a Rolex. Oh, I had one over there, didn't I? There we go. I won't get it back. Going into the Rolex AD and they laugh me out the shop. People always talk about these bad experiences. Yet for the Erebus, it was, oh, really? I've got to pay 74 quid, or you won't deliver it. Oh, and it just creates that sort of like, oh, I'm not paying that. Oh, I didn't know. But yeah, I mean, the people should know that they've got to pay import tax. That's I've known that since back in the day when the internet first started, and I got DVDs, Region 1 DVDs from abroad. Sometimes you paid it, sometimes you didn't. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm like I say, I'm guessing that Arabus have lost, potentially losing sales. Companies don't do this kind of stuff unless it hits them in the pocket. So I'm guessing they've had a big problem with UK sales and they've had to do this. I think it's the right thing to do. Well done, Jodie. Well done, Stevie, for doing it. Yeah. Congratulations. Obviously, I'm a fan, so congratulations on the brand. I think these are the best two. I think the black Origin and the blue Helix Scent are the best two that you've made. I haven't really been too interested in the GMT and stuff. But yeah, I said I wouldn't buy another one because of the way that this was charged coming into the UK when I got this. But I obviously, ate my words and bought an Ascent. I'm glad I did. And I then said I'm never buying another one. And I think I would have stuck to that. So now with the new pricing policy, if an Erebus comes out that I like, I will actually buy it. Whereas I definitely wouldn't. Well, I say never say never. Do you know what I mean? If it was really great, I probably would have just suffered it again, as I did with this one. But I think it's the right thing to do. I think it's fantastic news. You know, for the end of 2024. I wish you both, Arabus, Jody, Stevie, all the best going forward. I think you've done an amazing job with the brand. And, you know, I hope guys in the UK are, you know, not too butthurt by what's gone on, and they, you know, are happy now with the new pricing policy, and they will, all those people that said I'm never buying another Erebus again are now going to reconsider that. Yeah, you know, above and beyond. What's it? To infinity and beyond. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, good luck, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you know more details about, you know, why this has come about and what exactly it means in, you know, versus what used to happen. What you feel about it. Has it changed your mind on? Have you said that you'll never buy another Erebus and now you will? Did you even know about this change? Because I think that's probably a bit of a problem. Is, you know, if people have gone off the brand, which I'm assuming they must have done, otherwise there wouldn't be a reason to change the policy. I don't think, no offence, Jodie and Stevie, but I don't think it's out of the goodness of your heart. I don't think it's, you know, oh, we can do something better now. I'm not going to buy that. I think it's just sales are affected by it, so you need to do something, and you've done it. Fantastic. But yeah, a lot of people might not know about this. If I hadn't watched watching James' video, I'm looking forward to him comparing these two, by the way. I think there's 6 of one and a half dozen of the other. Obviously, this is a completely monstrous size, but if this was 39mm, I think they've both got the pros and cons, and I think buy both. The answer to a lot of questions is not one or t'other, it's both. And I'd definitely buy both of these. Again, I would. But then again, this one's difficult because, well, I wouldn't buy both of them again because I'm never, ever buying a 20mm lug width watch again. And I wouldn't buy this one again in its current format because it's just a weird size. 42mm is just too big for a sports watch. And I wouldn't buy the 20mm, the 39 20mm version because it's 20mm. So I wouldn't actually buy these again. But yeah, I do love the fact that I've got both of them and I have bought them. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. That's what I was saying, wasn't I? I was saying that a lot of people aren't going to know that this is now a change. So potentially there's a lot of people out there that have said, I'm never buying an Arabus again. And I don't know, I guess they still watch Jodie's videos. I haven't noticed that this has been mentioned on any of the videos, but hopefully it has. I don't know how that will go down with, you know, people from, well, it's on the website, so it's, you know, it's public knowledge. But yeah, I'm guessing people find out about it, won't they? They won't. I don't think their dislike of the purchasing options to the UK affects how anyone thinks about Jodie, you know, just one more watch and the videos and stuff. I don't think those two things are at all linked. So yeah, I'm sure if Jodie mentions it on the channel, everyone will then know. Everyone's interested to see what's coming out from Erebus in the future, so everyone will know, and then yeah, jobs are good. Anyway, hope that was interesting. Love some chat in the comments if you want to. Hope you had a good Christmas. If you know, you celebrate that in your part of the world. Going forward to 2025. Happy New Year, guys.